All right, the voice of every South African is certainly going to be heard tomorrow as many of us go to the voting stations. But of course, people aren't waiting necessarily for 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. They've been having their voices and opinions heard on social media. We're joined now by our social media producer, Aasra Bramdeo, to talk about everything related to what people are saying online. Aasra, a very good evening to you. We're counting down to tomorrow morning, but people are already, of course, making their voices heard. Some campaigning for their political parties, and as I understand it, you also got a chance this morning to vote yourself.
That's right. I'm one of the 775,000 people who have registered for a special vote, and yes, was able to cast my vote very successfully, I think. So yes, my voice has been heard, Bongani.
Talk to me. We've got a new, fantastic new app for the SABC. SABC News, of course, being online now. How is this tool going to be able to help people interface with what's going on and the views that many people are sharing online? We're having a little bit of an aerial view there of that screen in front of you. Talk me through what you have there.
Bongani, we're so excited about this app. I think it's just amazing. We're constantly updating it with the result. We will be constantly updating it with results as the results start happening on Wednesday night. But in the meantime, you can catch channel 404 right on your phone. You can catch any one of the SABC's radio stations via your phone. It is just the most amazing thing. Our app is available at the App Store, at Google Play, and we want everybody to go and access it. For example, we have content like this. Where will your party leaders be voting tomorrow? And we all know that elections are a little bit of a celebrity watch as well. We want to see where the people, where our leaders are going to be voting. And in this case, for example, you can access this article on our app. You can access it on our website. You'll be able to figure out exactly where people are voting. So, for example, let's look at Kgalema Motlanthe, who will be voting in and around Johannesburg, together with a number of other leaders. Musi Maimane, for example. David Makura will be voting around Johannesburg. Kenneth Mishwe will be voting around Johannesburg. And of course, that is what we're trying to do, bring you as much news as possible. You know, Bongani, we talk about digital, and unfortunately some things in nature can't be helped, so I'm going to be leaning across the screen, of course, to share some of the information that we have with you. But for example, quick fact, you know, every time we watch election news, even as a journalist who has been covering elections for a number of years, there's so much interesting information to find. So at Digital News, we're providing all that for you. Stuff that we might not be able to fit in on TV, for example, that you will be able to catch on SABC News digital platforms.
All right, we'll leave it there. Aasra, our social media producer at our operations center at the IEC, Aasra Bramdeo, there talking everything to do with social media. Now, if you don't yet have our SABC app, then I think you're missing out, because, of course, you can watch all of this content rather, on your mobile device. Remember, of course, to use the hashtag #SADecides, hashtag #SAElections2019 to be part of our conversations.